That, of course, is a discussion that can take eons of your time. But the reality is you are electrical vehicles. What your electrical grid does is hold a current that celebrates connection of fluidity to lighten and to bring forth energy into your ways you celebrate your material communications and the way you lighten your room. And this, you have given yourself the greatest understanding of your truth, that you truly are all one, for the electrical grid does show that you're truly deep down believe in oneness. Even though many minds say you must go to other ways of energy, you still are very beholden to holding just one way within your electrical grid. This electrical grid does never usurp your power as electrical being. You yourself are a generator to bring light to a room, or your phones to connect. But because you are not yet fully united within that true spark of energy that you are, the electricity of your chi, you source it out to the wonderful gifts that Mother Earth provides for you to run with electricity. The fabric of you who wants oneness, wholeness, the peace, the duality peace, make something that is true deep down. That monopoly of your grid is right. The one power is you, united, heart to heart, sparks to sparks. Within your grid is very vulnerable, because so are you, dear ones. You are vulnerable. For you do not understand your own power of electricity, let alone this gift of creating such a magnetic field of reference to hold these wonderful ways of communicating and sharing you all over this globe. If your grid was to be blown apart, say, you still have your grid of electricity within you to connect and make all that you think you have lost still very real and very powerful. The source of oneness is permanent. The source of strength of oneness within you is permanent. As you separate, an electricity outside of you holds places of darkness. And I am not saying it's dark because it's bad or negative. I am just saying once separated from you, you end up in a duality situation where you have light and dark, positive, negative. And in that, once it's separated, anything that's in separation has a time span and has the opportunity of going through life and death. Table is whole, but it will one day not. So as you connect stronger with each other, your light, the permanence of you, is divinely melted into the strength that you really all have, the power of everything you see outside of you. The belief of creating light from the palm of your hand is but a distant memory, and ones that then was given to the more evolved. And so you slowly lost the realization of you being able to light up darkness with your palm. That you can glow so bright, and you can bring that glow of intensity to a one place focus so strongly within the intention of knowing and harnessing your chi into electricity to lighten the fabric of all that is around you. And you can use that to see and bring forth other materials from the chi of electricity into bouquets of food. You all hold the divinity of using the substance before you, all that is before you, to be nourished, to be healed, to fully share and connect. This placement is scary, for within that you would question the ways you do separate and give over the responsibilities of your power to places that still are very vulnerable. Your light, your love, holds the fabric, even if that electricity, the electrical grid was somehow broken, that it would be resurrected. For you are creators of sharing more of you and more of you. You can never not share the more of you. And your creativity in sharing that surpasses all that you could ever know. And so having fear on a source that is saying you believe in oneness is giving ripples of darkness because of separation, instead of saying no. The more I connect, the more I smile, the more I join, the more I love, that space of darkness disappears. And it doesn't matter how you move into your light, because that light is such an essential part of you that it just springs forth a renewal of connection.